So hi guys and girls, so here we are again. So a lot of the beer reviewers that I watch, they do beer reviews every single day, and I would love nothing more than to come down to the Spencer Arms and drink a beer every single night. However, I struggle to drink one beer. I really do. If I have one, it's like 4 or 5, and I'm up at sort of like 10 to 5 in the morning, and a lot of the times I'm driving. Well, not a lot of the times. Sometimes I'm driving, so I don't really want to be having a few beers and then getting up at sort of like 10 to 5 in the morning and having to drive. If my friend's driving, it's not so bad. So last week when Janie was away, well, say this video has probably gone out a few weeks after that, I didn't have to drive at all, so I could indulge a little bit, but I still don't want to go work steaming, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so I'm quite sensible. So, but in the week, just for health, no, when I say health reasons, I mean alcohol is good for you, I'm sure it is, but just for my own personal reasons, that like I try not to drink in the week. So most of my beer reviews I'm doing is when I've got one night to drink 5 or 6 beers and do a video after a video after a video. So tonight's video is indulged in 7.2%. Big job. They're all over here. They're all sat over here. Actually the quack and the Chimay. So that was from last night. We had some friends around, so we got the 8.4% ABV quack and the Chimay triple blonde beer. Absolutely fabulous. Both of them totally different, dark, light, but oh crikey, the Belgian breweries, they know how to do stuff. But anyway, I've just posted the video about this, the rhubarb and custard. So this is all of the same night. You will see because I'm in this same t-shirt. So now I'm going to have this 6% ABV New Hampshire IPA. Now, okay, so we've got New England IPAs and we have American IPAs and everything. So New Hampshire, this is really cold. I've took these out of the fridge normally and let them stand on the side for 10 minutes, but this, I've literally just took this out of the fridge. It's like, we are 20 degrees in here and it's starting to get some condensation on the outside, but it is a 6% IPA, so it does want to be quite chilled. Unfiltered and unfined, which I think all of the Blue Monkey beer is. Again, the signature monkey drink in the can, that is one happy monkey that right there. Can you imagine being in the zoo, being looked after by all them brilliant zookeepers and being given a beer every day to try? Test this out, because we need to know it's good for the brewery to put on our website. So yeah, with all the cans you get the QR code on the back, so you can scan that in and get all the information about the brewery and such like. So anyway, we have in here, now this is a hop that like I didn't realise existed. I see it on the back of a can, IDAH07. I was like, what on earth is IDAH07? And I've researched it and it's a hop. So like, and it's like a citrusy, sort of like, it's a citrus hop. It's like all got the typical fruity flavours. All the hops that are in here. So I think we've got Mosaic in here. Have we, where is it? Yeah, so we've got Citra, Mosaic and IDH07. All of them hops are fruity, tropical, earthy, piney, citrusy, mango, pineapple. Literally, it's like, just get me a big fruit basket and just chuck it in this beer. Okay, so we don't really need to talk about the characteristics of these hops. All these hops that are in this beer are giving this beer some massive kick of tropical, and I can smell it straight away. It's like a tropical. Timothy Taylor have tried to do the Hopical Storm, right? And it's that big Hopical Storm, Hopical Storm. I'm yet to try it. I've not seen it, considering the massive advertisement around it. Well, on socials anyway. I've not actually seen it. I really want to try it. But I think this, with them 3 hops in here, this is, oh God, my goodness me. This is the true tropical storm. This, all I'm getting with it, me and my wife Janie, we were very fortunate to be able to go to the Maldives for our honeymoon. It was a dream come true. You know, not everybody can do this. We came together and we both had our own houses, if you like, and so there was an equity in there that we could just spend a little bit of, if you know what I mean. So I'm very thankful that we could do that. And I do appreciate there's a lot of people that can't do that. We both do long hours and things, so I do 50 hours a week. Janie does about the same. So we do them hours in order to be able to just like give ourselves a little bit of leeway with things. We're getting on in years, so you know things get a bit easier. But yeah, this to me smells like the Maldives. It's like it's just romance. It's tropical. It's sunshine. It's like you know, the restaurants had fruit that you just, when you ask them for the fruit, they just cut your kiwi up and mango up and pineapple and grapefruit and all that. And you get this plate full of fruit. And this is a beer full of fruit. So oh my God, look at that coming out that can. Oh my word, look at that. That is dirty. That's unfiltered. Look at it. Wow. Oh, I know. I can just see. Now, you know what? I am not really, whenever I hear people talking about mango in beer, I'm almost like, I'm not 100%, but that looks like a glass of mango. Mango's that sort of like orangey, pinky, orangey, grapefruity looking sort of colour. That is quite an amazing colour. I thought there was a widget in there for a minute. What was I thinking? So can I get this full can into this glass without spilling it over the top? So that's a very careful pour. I'm sure if I was to give that a little bit more of an aggressive pour, as a beer reviewer, I could, well, no, I'm not a beer reviewer, but if I was a beer reviewer, I could have gave that at least a 2 or 3 finger head if I wanted to aggressively pour that. But for me, that is, these glasses, I bought these glasses as a craft beer glass because the shape of the glass apparently is good for the beer. It gives you the chance to get the aromas and appreciate the beer. My mate says to me, oh my God, you're drinking beer out of a wine glass. What's wrong with you? But no. You know, this is, for me, the way to drink a 440 milliliter craft beer. Fits perfectly. You can see, if you don't pour it aggressively, it fits perfectly. So that, you can see that's unfiltered. You can see that has got, that's a really, really full packed beer. That has got some serious, serious body to it without even tasting it. So the aromas on the can, all I can say, it's a Janie smelly beer. I think for the Spenno beer reviews that I'm starting to get into, if you want to measure how good a beer is, if it's a smelly beer, if Janie says it's a smelly beer that she hates, thumbs up. The more smellier the beer, the better the beer. That is a complete and utter dive into a bath of fruit. There's absolutely everything going on in there. Everything. There's too much fruit in there to pick one out. There's definitely just blending by the colour. Peach, mango. That's a mangoey, peachy. That smells fucking amazing. I'm struggling to cope with grabbing that and tasting it because it's going to blow me away. And I really hope this cuts to an advert just as I'm about to taste this, like most of the beer reviewers videos I watch do. They're just about to put it to the lips and it cuts to an advert. You're like, no! Anyway, cheers everybody. Look at that. Check that bad boy out. That's fantastic. God, that's emotional. Wow. Wow. God, I want to meet this monkey because this monkey knows how to brew beer. I know we come from the monkeys, don't we? They're like, these are an intelligent species and they're very clever and everything else, but I didn't realise they could brew beer this well. Oh my days. That is, oh God, spilled. I'm so annoyed with myself. You don't spill this beer, it's sacred. It's like, oh. Now that's a tropical storm. Oh, Timothy Taylor, I love your landlord. I always have. Queen's Road in Leicester, Clarendon Park, Leicester. I was brought up in Clarendon Park. And Queen's Road was like a very unassuming road with a few shops on there, and it was lovely. We had a couple of bars and they're still there, and a tapas restaurant still there. It was very, very lovely around there. But Queen's Road developed into a very, very exclusive. Now, to live in Clarendon Park costs you a fortune. And it's a very exclusive place. There's restaurants there. If you're ever in Leicester, get yourself down Queen's Road. There's like a tapas bar. There's bars down there. There is a curry house there, which is fantastic. I can't think what it's called. Friends, I think it's called. Just around the corner is the Old Horse, which is an Everard's pub, but one of the best Everard's pubs ever. They do karaoke nights. They do theme nights. Absolutely wonderful. Around that area is fantastic. But what they do have there, they have a bar there that always has Timothy Taylor landlord on. And I've had landlord in various places around the country when I've been working, and it really has to be looked after. It's a bit like pedigree. And if you get a good pint of Timothy Taylor landlord, absolutely brilliant. And the bolt maker, the Timothy Taylor bolt maker, fantastic. I've never had that on draft, but the landlord at Queen's Road in Leicester is banging. But their Hopical Storm, I've heard terrible things about them trying to get into the craft brewing side of today's brewing, if you know what I mean. So when I've seen the advertisement for that, it's like this storm, this hopical storm, this storm of hops going on in your mouth. Let me tell you now, right? This is literally the only thing that's not present here is thunder and lightning. It's so quiet in here because I've had to turn the music off because YouTube will smash me down for licensing laws and copyright laws. But this, oh my God. The only thing that's missing from that is lightning. That is a hopical storm. There is so much going on in there. It's frightening. It is. I don't even know. I know. So a New England IPA I know is more on the dry hopped, more on the fruity flavor, Simcoe and that sort of the fruity flavoured hops and things like that. So it's a very dry hopped beer. So you're not getting a massive amount of bitterness from the hops. A West Coast IPA is more when you're getting the bitterness from the hops. So they boil the hops like a tea bag in boiling water. They extract everything out of that hop. A New Hampshire IPA, I don't know. Tell me. I've got to research it. I should have researched it before I drank this. But yeah, it must have I mean, it's like a, you know, it's like a NH IPA rather than NE IPA. Oh, but this is, look at that, it's very peachy, mango-y. Oh, it's everything in there. The only thing that's not in there, I would say, is there's not much lemony. There's not much lemon. There's every fruit known to man in that. That is just like mango, peach, pineapple, grapefruit, bloody. Don't know about banana. No, there's no banana in there. It's earthy. It's grounded. It's phenomenal. Now I'm going to stop this video now because I could literally just waffle on about this beer forever. It has a lingering bitterness. I'm not sure how they're getting. So New Hampshire, I'm going to research this. Tell me, educate me, comment in the comments box. I know that I have a couple of my favourite beer reviewers that subscribe to our channel. I want you to tell me about this beer, and especially like Tom, Crumby Bear, oh, Beard, oh God. Because it's Crumby, I say it wrong. Tom, and everybody knows Tom. It's Crumby Beard. I'm sure it's Crumby Beard. He lives around the corner from this brewery. You lucky bugger. And I'm hopefully going to get him to the Spencer's Arms. Like we're trying to figure out. We're so busy. We're going to try and figure out a date. We're going to get him here, and we're going to sit. We're going to stand behind this bar. We're going to review. I'm going to get a load of beer in for him, and we're going to chat beer, and he's going to educate me and talk to me about beer. We'll do something together. I'm sure we will. It'll be really fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to review this, or if he's not going to review it, he's already done it. Now, I can hear that I'm slurring, but the only chance I have to do these beer reviews is in one night, because I have very limited time to play about with these videos. But honestly, that gets a 10 out of 10 from Janie for smelly beers. If I was to let her have a smell of that, she would go, oh my God, that's a smelly beer. And when she says that, you know it's a good one. So I don't normally rate beers as a out of 10, but that's a 10 out of 10. That is a absolutely phenomenal, beautiful, smash you in the face, tropical IPA. Wonderful, wonderful Blue Monkey, Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Don't stop what you're doing. Don't put your wand down. Just keep making these potions. This is a potion. It is a potion. It really is. It's just a chemical. No. Lee, Spano, stop it. It's not chemical. It's a potion of natural ingredients forming a absolute mouth sensation. Anyway, waffling on. Spano waffle. Take care, everybody. Live, laugh, love, and be good. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm a nightmare. I know I am. Cheers, everybody.